It's kind of dark in here. Ugh, my shirt. Hold on. Let me fix some things. Let me get back here. Okay. See if I have my cards ready. Hopefully people will join the live. It's kind of dark in here. I can do, I guess. I don't know if people got the notification. I wish there was a thing I could set out. Let's see. Oh, hello, May. How are you? I'm just trying to figure out how to pin things. I have my cards ready so we can get rolling. I'm doing pretty good this evening. Yeah, been a pretty good day. Busy Monday. You know, how have you been? And just shuffling the cards. And I guess you did say you were good. I don't know why I asked again. Maybe I'm a little tired. My first live with you, my mom's name was Brand. My mom's name was Brand with the I. What is A's intentions? Your mom's name is Brandy with the I. Oh, we both have the name Brandy. Okay. Okay, Amber. Thank you for your time and energy you share with us. Thank you for yours. Oh, May asked a question. What is A's intentions? Okay. What is A's intentions? Let's get into that. A's intentions. We got the 8 of Wands, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. If this is romantic, they do want to get to know you better. With the Star there, it does seem that they may be trying to keep their options open, because sometimes the Star can represent like large groups of people and things along the lines of that. But for the most part, they're keeping an open mind when it comes to their intentions with you, but they are interested in you. They are attracted to you, if that's what you're thinking about, for sure. May, but it's not super committal energy. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Paola, hey, how are you? Oh, can you ask to? Yes, anyone can ask a question, of course. Feel free to ask questions, everyone. And if you would like your question asked immediately, just super chat. You can skip the line. And I believe in the description, like if you can't super chat, you can PayPal or Cash App. But let's see, what is the next question that I see here? What is Riyad's from Yemen? Okay, true feeling for me. What is his true feeling for you? New guy, met him at church. Okay. Everyone, feel free to ask questions. I'm doing readings. I will be on for an hour. Okay. New guy, met him at church. What is his feelings? Okay, thanks. We just started talking, but I got a weird vibe from him recently, May said. Yeah, he's still trying to figure out what he wants, but he's definitely trying to. It's not necessarily bad intentions, I'll say, with the Star card there, but it's not exactly the most committal energy. And for Sabrina, we got the Queen of Swords, and we have the 2 of Wands. So when it comes to this card here, I always get this card when it represents someone who's kind of feeling somebody out. They are planning to have more conversations with you before they can actually set their intentions. They have somewhat of an idea. Let's see what they are. High Priestess. They really do need to get to know you deeper. So their plans right now is to get to know you on a deeper level. With the High Priestess, it's more observing. Same thing with the Two of Wands. It's kind of like, let me observe you from afar. Let me see how to interact with other people. But the good thing about this is it does seem like this person may be more serious in their intentions, Sabrina. Okay. We have Buttercup. What next actions are towards me? Okay, what are R's next actions towards me in a month? Basically, oh, hey, Kate. Sabrina. Yeah, I think the guy, he's trying to like see how you are, like trying to know you more as a person, Sabrina, because we got two cards kind of like observing people from a distance. But it doesn't mean he's not trying to get to know you. For sure, I think he is. He started messing with, but I get the thing that he's keeping his options open. Yes, but do you see it going anywhere? You know, I don't think he's like a player type with the cards I pulled for him. What's the next action of ours towards me in a month? Page of Cups. So obviously reaching out to you, the Star, reaching out to you, having conversations with you, possibly asking you out if this is romantic, on a date, an outing, a meeting, wanting to basically extend some sort of offer towards you. Usually the Page of Cups will do that. Like, hey, let's go here. Do you want to see this? Like, would you like to go out with me? Like, this is what this person's next, more than likely, actions are going to be. Let's go someplace nice, especially the Star card. The Star card can be very glamorous. So I think they're going to try to impress you in a way, Buttercup. Okay, who is next? Hey, current feelings. Current feelings of Sabal for me. And that is Canoe. You're welcome, Buttercup. Sabrina said, because there's this girl at church and he was pulling his chair close to her, and we all at church were talking about his actions, about how he was hitting on the other girl. So I felt kind of awkward because people noticed he was having conversation with the other girl. I mean, church help people, so find love, to focus on love. Yeah, church is to help people, but I understand, like, you want to be with someone who shares the same values, so church isn't a bad place to meet someone. I would think let's wait and see on this person. Like I said, the cards doesn't show him being like particularly a player, or somebody who has bad intentions. But, take your time to get to know him. Who did I current feelings of Sabal for me? And that is Kanu. Okay. I am here. Okay, I see you. All right. Queen of Wands, current feelings, the World. Those are usually great feelings. That's representing somebody feeling like this person, my world sort of revolves around this person. This person makes me excited. I get so happy to see them. I think that's this person's feelings towards you, Kanu. Hope I'm saying that right. So you're welcome, Sabrina. For sure. Who's next? I think it is Kate. What is the purpose of the signs I'm getting? The purpose of the signs I'm getting. I wonder what kind of signs you got. How is everybody doing this evening, by the way? Feel free, let me know how your day's been. I think today is the full moon. I don't know if it's past. I don't have the exact timing of the full moon for everybody on the planet. But let me know how your day has been. Those cards flew out. Purpose of the signs I'm getting. The World. Wow. Okay. As much as I shuffled that, we got the World again. And the Five of Wands. So purpose of the signs you're getting. The purpose is, I guess, what I would think off the bat with the World and the Five of Wands is to fight for your goals and the things that you want to achieve in this life and keep the momentum going. Don't let the challenges stop you. Just keep pushing forward. You're welcome, Canoe. You are welcome. And keep going, like keep the momentum going. Don't be discouraged. Keep pushing and keep the fight alive, essentially, is what the purpose of the signs that you may possibly be getting, especially with the World card there, representing so much success. It's like success is on the horizon. Okay. Hello. Thank you for your time, love. Can I ask a question about messages I need to hear from Spirit after ending my long-term relationship? Messages you need to hear from spirits. Oh, hey, Ari. How are you? One of my favorite Aries people coming through. Can I ask the question if that's okay? Spirit after ending a long time relationship. Question about messages I hear from Spirit after. What can I look forward to now? What can you look forward to after ending a long-term relationship? E.T. Ace of Swords. So newfound wisdom, new ideas, new inspiration in a way, focus. The Five of Pentacles. That would be sort of being out there, being single, being free, not being confined by anything. The positives about the Five of Pentacles, very individualistic, very somebody who is focused on what getting their needs met and knowing who they are and what they need in this world. So it's like you're learning, you're growing more so about yourself. That's what you have to look forward to. And the King of Swords, being somebody who has grown in intellect and wisdom, someone who is very smart, strategic, funny, witty. So it's almost like you are growing when it comes to your ability to communicate with other people. Maybe you've learned a lot in your relationship, ET. Maybe you have learned to communicate your needs better. Maybe this is you involving and learning more about yourself and defining who you are as an individual. It's really representing strong growth as a person and feeling a sense of confidence and expressing yourself and the things that you have to say is what I'm getting from Spirit when it comes to like what you have to look forward to. You're really growing into a stronger individual, especially when it comes to your ability to form deep connections, because the swords really like connections and talking and coming together with people, especially with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All of these have to do with how can I connect with people. Where am I go? What's the next question? May, will we go on a date and how would it go if we did? I think there was a card I dropped. Will we go on a date and how would it go if we did? You're welcome, ET. Will we go on a date and how will it go if we did? And you guys, if you want your question to come to the top, then feel free to super chat. Will we go on a date and how will it go if we did? Will we go on a date and how will it go if we did? Let me shuffle this correctly. How will it go if we did? Technically a two-part question. Let's see. Will we go on a date? We got the 10 of Swords. And how will it go if we did the 10 of Pentacles? That's interesting that we got the 10 of Swords. Will it be an official date? Maybe not in the traditional sense. If you do end up going on a date, 10 of Swords can be quite a stressful card. This would be more so. Let me clarify the 10 of Swords. Let me just shuffle that real quick. Page of Swords. I don't know if you would go like on a traditional type of date, more so having more casual conversations with each other. And with the 10 of Pentacles saying how it would go, you would talk about the future, the things that you want to build, what you're looking for in a long-term committed relationship. And it would be very comfortable, sort of like hang out in a way. But with the 10 of Swords, I don't know if this person is going to say like, let's go get dinner or something along the lines of that. It's not going to be the traditional type of date with that going on. And Sabrina, I think I've read that already. I'm trying to remember. There's so much going on, so much to read. I like that. I like that there's a lot to read. It makes me happy that you all are engaged. What's the name? What? Okay. What is this girl name? Thier, think of me. Okay. Paula asked this. What do they think of me? And feel free to keep the questions coming. I love reading for you all. These cards flew out for what they think of you. We got Judgment and the Three of Wands. So Judgment represents somebody being sort of like forgiving, patient, having a strong sense of direction, being creative with the Three of Wands there, being your own person, being an individual, being someone who can be funny, entertaining, as well as a strong leader and somebody who's willing to explore and put themselves out there. So that is what this person, this girl thinks of you, Paola. Very positive messaging there. They generally think that you have a strong sense of self, and you, in a way, you don't let too many other people influence your own personal values or how you present yourself. Okay. How Ari says, how much would Zach Torres how would Zach Torres react if you're welcome, Paola? How would Zach react if he saw me with another guy? And no, me and Zach aren't dating, but he's attracted to me and I'm attracted to him. How would he react if he saw you with another guy and you guys are just friends? Okay. You are just friends. And you're welcome, man. You're welcome, Paola. Okay, how would they react? We got the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You know, those two cards are pretty slow to react. I don't think Zach is super jealous or possessive. I think he would just keep doing his own thing. And the Ace of Cups, you know, maybe he would even ask you out, but I don't think it would bother him too much. I think he's more so, at least if these are right with the Pentacles, he might be more laid back, and he may feel like, you know, you're single, I'm single, you can do your own thing, but it might pique his interest with the Ace of Cups there. And he may feel like, well, let me throw my hat in the ring. You know, let me see if I can, you know, get your attention too. But I don't think he's not like, oh, I'm furious. It's more so, okay, they're single. That's fair. Let me ask them out too. Let's see if I can get a date as well or pique your interest. But I think that might be more so his reaction. Hello, I'm wondering how Taurus feels. Did I skip anyone? Let me make sure. Yeah, if that makes sense for his personality. I'm not sure. I don't. You would know him more than I would, obviously. And L Rose, hi, how are you? Wondering how the Taurus feels about me currently. Thank you. A lot of people are we dating Tauruses. Okay, it's their season. At least I didn't get the message that he wouldn't care. No, I don't think it's more like he wouldn't care. It's more so like it would just maybe push him to be like, let me ask you out too. It's not like apathy. It's not apathy, you know. Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I phrased it wrong. Yeah, maybe I phrased it wrong, but it's not giving jealous or anything along the lines of that from the card's reaction. Wondering how Taurus feels about me currently. How Taurus feels about me. Tauruses seem to be the ones. The Hangman. This person feels like, and the Seven of Pentacles. This person feels like they would like to invest further in you, like get to know you, have a stronger commitment, maybe even ask you out if you aren't together, or put their time and effort in towards you. And the thing is, they are really reflecting and taking their time, because the Seven of Pentacles I usually get for like, let me see if this is the right person for me. Let me pause and see if, I'm really assessing the situation and in the correct manner with this. So these two cards to me indicate showing interest, but the Hangman also kind of represents feeling like they have to make some sort of sacrifice. I don't know what kind of sacrifice this person has to make. Maybe they feel like they have to sacrifice being single or something. And they're like, well, if I get with this person, then I got to give up the single life or something like that. But yeah, I think this person has very strong feelings towards you, and they're really thinking practically on how well you two align together. Oh, Paola asks, does he like me physically? What does he like? Okay. Does he like me physically? What does he like? Does he like me physically? Yes, Fire Spawn, you can ask a question. Anybody can ask a question. Does he like me physically? What does he like? Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, that would be more so kind of like reversed, and the 10 of Swords. To be honest, the cards are saying you're thinking too hard about this. This person is more so, I think they are interested in a way physically, but man, this is very like Two of Pentacles, Strength card here. Okay, so it is kind of like holding back a bit. Okay, that's what I thought. I was wondering like what's going on. So yes, they are interested in you physically. What does he like? What does he like? This person, Tower. We got the Tower card. They may like something to be a little bit more revealing or something along the lines of that, because the Tower represents things that are like shocking and like really out there and like surprising and like very in your face, va va boom. So I think what the cards are trying to display, especially with the Two of Pentacles there, is that they may like when you dress maybe a little bit more provocative or something along the lines of that, because we got a lot of cards saying like, don't worry, don't stress about it. This person does have an attraction, but they are kind of like, do I even act on it or something along the lines of that with the Strength card there. I think this person's not sure. They really are kind of a little not confused, but I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe we should ask that. Is Judah jealous of me / my relationship? Ari, how can I get Zach to get over his fears of commitment? He was hurt in the past. Okay, I see. Let's get to Deja first. You're welcome, Paola. Like, I don't know why this guy's holding back. It's curious to me with the cards we got. Deja wants to know, is Judah jealous of me in my relationship? 5 of Cups. It's quite possible, because the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, those can be kind of like very sad and lonely and sort of like the 7 of Swords is very sneaky, very like, let me avoid this, let me not, can be kind of like salty in a way, very salty energy. So I think it is possible, but they're more so like, I think this person is more sad that they themselves may not have the relationship they want. The cards here would indicate that they're possibly single, but it's more so that they are sad that they themselves do not have the exact relationship they want. And so they're like, I wish that was me, something like that. But they don't even want to acknowledge really their own feelings about it. He's my ex. Okay. Who am I missing? L Rose. He's my ex, but we were told each other still love each other, but he isn't communicating right now. I'm trying to make sure I didn't skip anyone. I'm going to make sure. Okay, we are communicating. Okay, he's your ex. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense, L Rose. How do I get Zach to get over his fears of commitment to me? Okay, that's the next question. I don't know why my sinuses are acting up. My nose is so stuffy. Let's see. How do I get Zach to get over his fears of commitment to me? Ace of Swords. Through communication, being open and honest is the best way for Zach. Queen of Cups, showing empathy towards his past issues and traumas. I think that's the best way. If you continue to do that, I think his trust will grow ultimately in you, Ari. Like, I feel like he's open for it, and he just needs someone to show compassion for his past hurts. I think so. Kate, are my dreams being reflected in real life? You're welcome, Ari. Are my dreams being reflected in real life? That's an interesting question. Are my dreams, like, are your dreams coming true, like psychically, or just generally, like you have certain dreams and goals you want and they're coming true? I'll just ask. The King of Cups. Let's see if we can get that higher. The Three of Wands, since it's next to the cups, that would be a little bit more reversed. And the Knight of Pentacles. They are coming true, but slowly is what I would say. These two cards together with the Three of Wands and the King of Cups next to each other, usually I get that for like, a delay in shipping. Like if you order on Amazon, it said we'll arrive in 2 days. You got that prime order. And then really the prime order arrives 5 days later. So they are coming true. It's just a little bit slower, especially next to the Knight of Pentacles. It emphasizes the speed being a very slow paced, I'll say. Usually I get the Knight of Pentacles to represent like slow timing, like a couple of months. So yeah, your dreams will coming true. So I guess the answer is yes. It's just slower than you may have anticipated. Kate. Did I answer that already? Is Judah jealous of me and my relationship? I think I already answered that. Question. Last night I made cards and did my first reading. I had to clarify a lot of cards came out randomly, but it said to trust my gut. So my intuition is correct on. So is my intuition correct on what the cards were saying? Fire Spawn asked the question. What's your intuition correct? It's always good when we can check our intuition, because you never know. Sometimes it could be your own fears or anxiety or something like that may be meshing with things, or your excitement. But yeah, that's a good question to ask. You never know. Oh, wow. The High Priestess. Yes. That's wild that we pulled that card. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Fire Spawn, your intuition was dead on. Okay. Paola Escobar. What does he think? Okay. Because we had asked, does he like you physically? And we're kind of confused on what's going through this guy's head, because he's hesitating and he's holding back. I remember. Let's see. Yeah, the High Priestess is dead on. It's crazy. Okay, Ten of Swords. So what he's thinking, he's having a lot of tough thoughts going on in his head right now. I don't think he's feeling his most secure self. He has a lot of negative thoughts going on in the background. Like, I don't know how he presents in real life, but the Ten of Swords is somebody who can be feeling insecure, feeling sad, feeling anxious, especially with the King of Pentacles next to the Ten of Swords. That's usually like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit insecure right now. I feel like I'm not getting my goals in. I'm feeling like I'm not of help to anyone, or I wouldn't be able to benefit or add value to anyone's life. It's like this guy's feeling really low. And then we have the Four of Cups. And so I think he's kind of like going into himself, and he's just kind of like in his own head, and he's missing a lot of opportunities in front of him for sure. So maybe that's the point of like the Strength card here. Like, he's kind of blinded by his own thoughts and what he's going through. It's possible his financial situation is not the best, or he's not in the career or job he wants, or something along the lines of that. And then sometimes it could be health issues, could be something like that. But he's kind of blinded by his own insecurities and things that he's got going on right now. So that's more than likely what's going through his head, and why he can't, focus fully on his love life and things along the lines of that. Who am I missing? You're welcome. Do you see my future spouse being my type, black or brown hair and blue eyes, being your type? Okay. Ara says, do you see my future spouse being my type? You're welcome, Fire Spawn. And future spouse being my type, black or brown hair and blue eyes. That is interesting. Yeah, because a lot of people always end up, not always, but sometimes end up marrying someone who wasn't traditionally their type, right? I always hear stories about that. Granted, I think a lot of people I've met in real life tend to marry people that fall within the range of their type. Let's see. I don't see why you would marry somebody you're not attracted to. That's like a recipe for disaster. So I'm sure that you'll be marrying someone you're attracted to. What's the point of marrying somebody you're not attracted to them? It wastes their time. It wastes your time. Like, so let's see. So they don't have to have black hair, brown eyes. Basically, you just want to be attracted to them. I think you will be. I don't think you need the cards to answer that, but I'll ask it. But I'm pretty sure you would, because, why tie the knot otherwise? We have the Eight of Swords here, and we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I think so. When I get the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups, it's almost like this person will give you like butterflies. And the Knight of Cups can also feel a little bit like, puppy love in a way. So for sure, I think this person will at least be someone that you're attracted to. Now, I don't know if they'll have, the black hair or dark brown hair, or brown hair with the blue eyes, but for sure, they're going to give you this feeling of butterflies, and that you're attracted, and you'll be attracted to them. Okay. Let's see. Happy I got this, because another tarot reader was being negative and trying to get me to doubt my intuition. So I will just disregard what they said and trust my interpretation, like you said. Yeah, definitely. Like, don't doubt yourself. Feel strong within. Trust your gut feeling. I think too many times people deny their gut feeling, and it can cause them to lead themselves astray. It's kind of like if you're dating and then you ignore like red flags, and we've all done it, but it's always better that trust that gut feeling, trust that intuition, and it'll help grow it. The more you trust your gut feeling, the more you trust your intuition, the stronger it becomes. It's kind of like psychic boot camp, training boot camp. I think we went through most of the questions. Is that Tango 55. The letters are so small. I wish I could make them bigger. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Come in. Anybody is welcome to ask a question. I think I covered most of the questions. Yeah, anybody is welcome to ask a question. I'm happy to keep going. And if you want your question asked immediately, feel free to super chat. And if you want to tip me, you get my PayPal and everything should be in the description. And I can just retype it if you need it. Okay, greetings. Can I ask if my crush feels the same way about me? April Fools. Does my crush feel the same way about me? Does my crush feel the same way about me? Page of Cups. Yes. Just a straight up, yes, this person likes you. This person has a crush too on you. Very straightforward. I love it. I love it when the cards are straightforward and they don't make things overcomplicated, because sometimes spirit is always trying to give advice and drawn on, and you're like blah 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 blah, get to the point, you know what I mean? But at least that's how I feel. I'm like, come on. Oh, thank you, Kate. Who? Oh, Paula asked, why am I so obsessed with him? I'm glad you like the reading, April. Okay, why am I so obsessed with him? Let's go. Why am I so obsessed with him? I can't see who's joining. So if you guys have just joined, feel free to ask questions. I am doing free tarot readings. I got to remember to keep saying that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to post, I am posting videos every Thursday around noon. So a new video will be posted this week. And also you guys are free to make suggestions. I love taking your suggestions for readings and topics. So let's do this. Why am I so obsessed with him? The Sun. Sounds like he is a brilliant person, and possibly even he's just got this aura and magnet nature about him, and he can make people feel warm and comforted, and he might be a great listener. The Sun card I get to represent intelligence, someone who can be funny, who can be very smart, who can be ambitious, well educated, who stands out, who has strong morals and principles. So he may have a lot of those amazing qualities, and that's probably why you like him. But, you know, obviously he might be going through something right now, at least from what the cards are saying. He seems to be having, you know, some moments of insecurity. I'm not sure what's happening, because I remember he said he wasn't this when the 10 of Swords and feeling to him, and the he was just having some negative thoughts, what it looked like. I'm not really sure what's going on or why or what's happening with him, you know. And with the Sun card here, it may be hard for him to open up, because usually if I get the Sun card for someone, they're great at listening to others, but they may not be the best at opening up about their own issues. Because when people try to get close to them, they tend to, you know, like burn them, like the sun or something like that is what I get from those cards. Vanessa says, what's coming towards me in love? You are Vanessa is single. Okay. What's coming towards me in love? What is coming towards me in love? Or Vanessa, not me. You are welcome, Paola. Okay. What's coming towards Vanessa in love? What's coming towards Vanessa in love? What's coming towards Vanessa in love? The King of Swords. So a man who is smart, creative, highly intelligent, someone who is a great communicator and open about their feelings, vulnerabilities, and well accomplished. The Ace of Pentacles. Next to the King of Swords, they may have some atypical values or values that question society, go against the mainstream, which can be pretty good. The Five of Wands, someone who is very much a person who is not scared of competition, who's not scared to speak their mind, who doesn't care if there are some challenges. They're willing to fight for what they want. And then in general, this can represent you having some people possibly coming back. Sometimes when I get the Ace of Pentacles, it represents like an old person, not an old person literally, but like an old person in your life, somebody who was previously dated, talked to, trying to come back and fight their way back towards you. But also with the Five of Wands, I have gotten that to represent having multiple suitors or people who possibly are interested. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed next to it, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll all be someone that you find valuable, the High Priestess, but you will actually sort of observe them and see like them for their true character and nature. And the Seven of Wands, pretty similar, representing having a lot of people kind of like come forward. So I think you'll have people approach you a little bit more, is what I'm getting for you, Vanessa. You're gonna have more people approach you, but I think particular this King of Swords person is going to be the main person that you're kind of interested in. You may even have somebody previously you dated try to come back as well. But look for this King of Swords character because they seem to be, I don't know, are they from a new place? Are they from like out of town? Um, but they seem to be moving on to bigger and better things in their life, and they're a very ambitious person, and they are a better communicator, a really good communicator, actually. But I think that's what's coming towards you. And then we have Tango saying, what am I missing in order to be more confident when talking to people? What am I missing in order to be more confident when talking to people? I think that's what it says. I got a big heart blocking the words. I wish I could get rid of it. Okay, more confident talking to people. Yeah, it's always tough, social situations, to be able to talk to people, to open up, to be vulnerable. Even for me coming on live, like I always feel some sort of anxiety whenever I do a video or come on live or express myself. Because sometimes I'm thinking, oh man, I'm going to say something dumb, or I might accidentally offend someone when I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I definitely understand the struggle it is when it comes to talking to people. 10 years single now. Man, that is definitely tough, Vanessa. I have definitely gone through long periods of singledom, so I can relate to what you're saying. Not like I'm trying to make it all about me, but I understand what you're saying. It is tough out there when it comes to being by yourself, because you could feel that strong sense of loneliness. So then that would mean the Ace of Pentacles reverse would possibly be that some of the options coming forward may not be exactly what you're looking for, but there is someone special, this King of Swords person, who is likely to be coming towards you, and you can recognize them by the fact that they're either well-traveled, they are just coming out of a period that may potentially have been a tough time, and they're generally like an ambitious person, not scared to fight for what they want. I will say with the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's a little bit slower, which makes sense with you say you have been single for 10 years, and it can represent some hesitancy. So even though this person is a great communicator, they may be a bit shy. So sort of look out for someone who possibly is like that. But I do see some momentum, because when we have fives, we have momentum going forward. Okay, now let me get to Tango's question. What am I missing in order to be more confident when talking to people? Oh, hello there, Chicky. Hold on. Queen, let me answer this question. Queen of Wands. The Eight of Swords. I love how the cards literally just say, just be confident. Queen of Wands, it represents putting yourself out there. And the Eight of Swords is like, get out of your head. Don't be so scared that people are going to judge what you say. It's not going to be as bad as you think. Be your authentic self is what the Queen of Wands saying. If people don't like what you have to say, forget about them. Say, hey, you suck, man. Like, I'm just trying to express myself and you're being judgmental. So I don't have time for it. There's no reason for you to be rude in any way towards me. So, take the anxiety that you currently feel inside and just kind of push it aside, take a breather, and take small steps forward. because with the Eight of Swords, it's almost like you're just trapping yourself. Like it's only you stopping you. So try to doing baby steps. Try talking to someone new, just saying like hi or something along the lines of that. The Three of Cups. Put yourself in more social situations. Go to more outings. Go to more events. It doesn't have to be things that you're not interested in. Pick things that are within your interest. Like for me, I'd probably look for something like a cooking class, and then I'd probably try to talk to people there because we have something in common, and try to talk about things that you have in common. It's a lot easier to go to a place where you might have something in common. If there's like a tarot group that is near you, or even online, because they have like group meets and things like that, try something like that, and that way it'll feel a little bit more natural, and it'll be a little bit less scary. And then Vanessa, I feel like nobody's doing it all. You know, Vanessa, that I can't say if that's true or not true, but the cards would suggest that somebody's going to be liking you soon, and that especially with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, those to me indicate interest. I just haven't seen them expressed as complete and other dead silence or something along the lines of that. But like I said, with that Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's a little bit more of a shyer energy. Sorry, there's like a gnat or coming up or in my face, but definitely sort of like a more shyness to it. But I mean, I'm sure you're an attractive person, and things are a lot different now. I remember growing up, people were, at least men, were a lot vocal about like their interest. Now they've kind of like pulled back, especially after the Me Too movement and everything. People tend to be less forward with their attraction and things along the lines of that. At least what I've experienced. I could be wrong. That's just in my anecdotal experience and the experiences of some people that I know. Santiago has a crush on me. I don't know why he gives me those glances. Wait, are you asking a question, Paola? Are you asking if they have a crush on you, or are you just saying? You asking me? I don't think I'm reading that right, or I don't think I'm understanding that right. Has a crush on me. I don't know why he gives me those glances. I mean, if they are glancing at you, it is quite possible that they are interested, because that's a pretty typical sign for somebody being interested, to keep looking at someone. Chiki says, first time here. I was wondering if I can get a question. Yeah, of course. Anybody can get a question. Come on in. If you are lurking in the chat, then yes, come on in. Will I get into SDSU? 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 And Paolo, I'm not sure if yours is a question, so that's why I haven't gotten to it. He said, you guess, thank you. Wait, are you saying it's a question? I'm just trying to see if I need to answer it. Okay. Wait, who am I missing? Is it possible that I will fit? Oh, I skipped Kate. Okay. Let me get to that first. Is it possible that I will fit into this place? Is it possible I will fit into this place? Okay. And then I'll be here till 10, guys. So if you really want your question answered, let me know. Like super chat and you'll go to the top is what I'm saying. Kate says, was it possible to fit into this place? I get the Six of Pentacles. I think so. Should be a good fit. I don't see why not. Will I get into SDSU? That is what Ashley asked. Will I get into SDSU? Will I get into SDSU? The Page of Swords. I don't know if it's a school, but if it's a school, yes, because the Page of Swords is a student. So, or if it's a program where you're learning, then yes. First time here. I was wondering if I can get a question. I read that. Message from higher self. Okay, that's the question. There we go. Message from higher self. Message from higher self. You're welcome. Message from higher self. Two of Swords. Do you have a decision that you need to make? Page of Pentacles. One that you're taking your time to make. Let's see. Be patient, research, look at all the options in front of you with the Two of Wands here. The world is at your feet. Be yourself, be authentic, be true to who you are. Dance to the drum of your own rhythm, dance to the beat of your own drum. Like, these are the messages that are coming out. Like, I don't know what possibly is going on, Cheeky, but the message from Spirit is like, be true to who you are and don't listen to what other people are saying, especially with the Page of Swords, Page of Coins reverse. Page of Coins, normally upright, they deliver messages to other people. When it's in the reverse, it's almost like they're like, I'm not going to deliver messages. In fact, like, I'm turning my phone off and you're not going to be able to deliver messages to me. Like, so, like, that's kind of the messages I get from that. But let me know if you have a specific question. And also, I'm here till 10, guys. So if you want to ask a specific question and skip the line, feel free to super chat. Granted, I don't think we have too many questions. Yeah, I have had similar thoughts lately. Take one step at a time. It's all in your head. I'm using tarot and tarot readers to test my intuition. Oh, that's good. You know, that's one way to grow and learn. And welcome, Kay. New here. I love that. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Ashley, and you're welcome, Kate. It resonates. Okay, good, Chiki. I'm glad that it resonates. Okay. Next actions of my person in 10 days. Next action of my person in 10 days. Let's get in here. Next action of my person in 10 days. Don't forget to like everyone and subscribe if you like me as a reader. I would appreciate it. I would love that. Okay. Next actions of my person in 10 days. The Strength card is definitely about taking your time, being patient. Another card that has to do with waiting, observing. I love how we ask what their actions are. And it's like they don't want to act. The Seven of Swords can represent running away. Is this person like, what is this person avoiding having a conversation or thinking things over or spending some alone time with themselves? Self-isolating, something along the lines of that. Whatever it is, these are cards of like, I don't really want to talk to another human being right now. I don't know. Are they thinking about something? Did you guys have a conversation where this person feels like I need some time to think to myself? Okay. You said he is not expressing anything. Yeah. And the cards are showing it. Yeah. The cards are showing that this person is really to themselves, not interacting with anyone, or at least no deep interactions. These are all cards of, sorry, my nose is itching. These are all cards of like, let me just think things through. Okay. We have another question from Buttercup. Hi, what's going on with R? We are not talking. How does he feel? Okay, we have 5 minutes left. So if you guys want your question answered, feel free to super chat. Okay. Buttercup, what's going on with R? We are not talking. How does he feel for me? Okay. How does he feel for me? Buttercup says, how does he feel for me? Ace of Pentacles. I need to clarify that. And the Five of Pentacles. I mean, it's pretty clear that they feel left out. They feel like that your connection or relationship has entered a place where you guys are just shut out of each other's lives, like with this card here. So they feel a little bit neglected. They feel like, man, I would like to connect is what I'm getting from them. But whatever the case is, they are feeling sad, lonely, left out. And the Two of Wands here. Sometimes I get the Two of Wands in to feel like I have one foot here and one foot out the door. So they're not sure if they want to let go of this connection or not. And or start anew or something along the lines of that. But either way, they just feel like, man, I've been left out in the cold. Like they really feel the distance. I'll say that. Okay. And then let's see, 4 minutes left. Okay. Will he reach out? Okay. Will he reach out in September beginning? Like the beginning of September? Oh, whoa, those cards flew. Jeez, guys, those cards really flew when I read that. That's a strong reaction from Spirit. Will he reach out? You're welcome, Buttercup. Yeah, I mean, he's really feeling like sad and to himself. Five of Swords is not Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles is not a happy card. So they're not that happy. Will he reach out in September beginning? Yes, Page of Pentacles. They will reach out in September. And more than likely the beginning. I mean, I think so. Page of Cups. All the pages are messengers. So for sure. Okay. 3 minutes left. Is my crush my future spouse? He has his rising nakshatra in Ashlesha, like my Jupiter. It's my crush, my future spouse. Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands, and that would be sort of reverse. You know, I'll say if they are, then it's going to be a little bit of a winding road. I can't say for sure that they're not, because we do have the Four of Wands, but it is a reverse position. So it's almost like there's a long ways to go before it kind of even actualizes and moves into that direction. But the fact that the Four of Wands even showed up in the reading would suggest that it may have potential to go in that way. But these cards are pure potential. They're just like, maybe, but like, let's like get more momentum going is what the cards are kind of saying. Like there's a little bit more layers that we have to go through, or stages we have to get to before we get to this. Okay, so I can do one more. So if you really want your question answered, feel free to super chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to go to the next one, which is there any negative energies around me? Is there any negative energies around me? This is the last question from Chicky. The Wheel of Fortune. That kind of represents the negative energies coming and going. So they're not, if there's negative energies around you, they're not here to stay. They're not lasting. The Ten of Pentacles represents, boundless, stability, success. Most of the energy around you is about having a strong, what's the word I'm looking for? Strong, comfortable, goal-oriented, successful future, So you generally actually have a lot of positive energies around you, Chicky, for the most part. Most of the energies are supportive. Most of the energies are about growing and sustaining and actualizing dreams into reality, a tangible reality. So that is what I have for everyone. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, and I hope you guys enjoyed the readings. Hopefully, I got to most people's questions, and I enjoyed reading for you. I'm going to be live more likely again Sunday. And till then, I will see you guys. I'll also have a video posted Thursday at noon for everyone to watch. And that is what I have for everyone. I think that's everything I wanted to say. And thank you. Thank you all. I almost forgot to say thanks for joining the live. And thanks for letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. This has been super fun. And hopefully I see you on Sunday. So bye.